What's up, Cancer? Welcome to Squirt Queen Intuition. Welcome back if you are here with me again. I'm going to tap into some energy, see what's going on. Mainly who's on your, whose mind are you on, okay? Whose space, whose head are you taking up space, okay? So let's see what is going on. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in Cancer, as well as Cross Watcher, okay? Apply it how it resonates. If it's not your story, that's fine. Check back next reading, okay? So let's see what's going on here. Oh, asshole. Sounds typical for how y'all readings have been going. You guys have definitely been dealing with an asshole or person lately. Be honest, it's not lately. It's been for some time now, okay? E through H. So E, F, G, and H. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have here? Family. Okay. Something could be involving family. It could be family for some of you guys. Also, these cards may resonate with one another, but they could be their own separate messages. Okay. Ooh, I found out. Maybe you found out somebody was an asshole. Or you just found out something that made you be like, wow, this person is really a messed up individual. Misunderstanding. They may want you to think it's a misunderstanding. And lust. Oh, okay. Secrets. Somebody may be secretly lusting over a family member of yours, honestly. Okay. Passwords. You got passwords. Passwords always seem to come out when secrets come out. So maybe someone has access to passwords or want the passwords because they feel like that may be where all the secrets lie. Okay. But let's see what's going on. You know, with these last few readings, it's been a lot about people's phones, social medias, passwords, you know, things like that, which is, you know, kind of normal for the time and era that we're in. So, let's see. What is this asshole? Why is this here? The Judgment in the reverse. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. And, whew, Seven of Swords. Oh, yeah, this is someone that does not take accountability for anything, guys. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You have asshole clarified by the Judgment in the reverse and the Seven of Swords. This person just does shit and they don't think about it. They don't think about the consequences. They don't think about how it affects someone else. They don't think about how they step on other people's toes to get what they want. Make a lot of bad decisions and they stand firm in what they do. Okay, like the King of Swords, you can't tell him he's wrong. You can't tell him what he does is not right. Now, he usually is the type of person that makes logical decisions, but in their mind, they think what they're doing is logical. They justify their behavior. Okay, let's see. E through H. Chariot could be dealing with another Cancer. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This person could be dealing with someone else, could be dealing with another Cancer, or they could be juggling you and someone else that could have these initials, or that just could be their initials. This could also be someone that maybe is very indecisive, like with what they want to do and where they want things to go here. Three of Cups. No, they definitely could have you in a third-party situation. Okay, with another Cancer. Or if it's not you, they could be a Cancer, or if it's not another Cancer, they could be another Cancer, or the other person's initials could be E through L. E through, what is that? E through H. So E, F, G, and H. Family. What's going on with family? Justice in the reverse. Libra energy. Somebody in your family could be unfair or unjust. It could be involved in the situation. It could be something completely different. This person may be very toxic. You could have a Capricorn or a Libra family member that's very toxic. They may play some part in this. I also feel like, y'all, they could also be lusting after your person, or they know that your person has done some things that was wrong, and maybe they have not said it, or they have not corrected it, or they may be justifying this person's fucked up behavior too. I'm getting a very narcissistic dynamic here. And unfortunately, a lot of times when you're empathic, you don't just have one narcissist around you, right? A lot of times sometimes it's family members, relationships, because a lot of times when you're empathic, those are the type of people you draw to you, or they've been a big impact in your life, which is probably a lot of times why when you get older and you're empathic, you start to understand what narcissism looks like. So, I do feel like you may have a deceptive family member that may know some things here, like I said, that they're not telling you, or they are a part of the problem here. All right. I found out. Let's see. Okay, a family member dealing with legal issues. It doesn't look good for them, honestly. Okay, I found out. Eight of Swords in the reverse. The Hermit. Yeah, I told you. You found out that this person was, they had some issues mentally, okay? I do feel like that's part of something you found out. You also kind of uncovered all through time that this person was very dark, very deceptive. Their movement, they did not care. The Hermit, depending on what he's paired with, can be kind of very dark, okay? Because it can represent someone having a very dark shadow self that they really need to go deep within and kind of figure out, okay? They may have a lot of paranoia or something here. Sheesh, what's going on here, Cancer? Let's see, misunderstanding. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you need family to support you with some sort of legal issue when it comes to this person. But I do feel like, guys, I don't know if they're going to stand up for you like you want them to. Misunderstanding the world in the reverse. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I told you so this person is going to reach out, or someone is going to reach out, whether it's them or the family member. Somebody is reaching out to let you know that they, maybe don't want to close things on bad terms. They miss you. This person could be at a distance from you. But they want you to know something was a misunderstanding. Maybe someone stole from you, or they deceived you in some way. Cost you something, made you lose something. All right, let's see, lust. Somebody could have wrecked your car. Like a family member could have wrecked your car. Now you're stuck with maybe trying to find new transportation, or trying to, get the money for it. Somehow they shitted you in the situation. Look at that. And as I'm speaking, the Tower is at the bottom. That's just a side message there, okay? Lust. Let's see what lust is. Page of Cups in the reverse. Somebody may have turned down someone's advancements, like say your person tried to come on to someone, or somebody in the family, vice versa. Something here. I told you guys, multiple people know what's going on. Okay, somebody, more than one person know what's going on here. And I do feel like maybe you do feel like people are in cahoots with each other. They may be, even if you don't know. Passwords behind that, look at that. And then the High Priestess, a lot of secrecy, a lot of hidden things. So like I said, you may know that once you get the passwords, you're going to find out everything you need. It could be involving a Pisces. This person, somebody could have been using your car to go see someone else, and like say someone saw them, but they didn't tell you that they saw them. They want to be like, oh, it was a misunderstanding. No, they didn't see it right. That's not true. Or something like that if it does come up. Text message, communication, news, phone call, direct message. So I told you, you're going to get some sort of message from somebody letting you know that something is a misunderstanding. Okay? Maybe you see messages between them and somebody else, and it's like, what do y'all have going on? Do y'all got something going on behind my back? What's the deal? Finances. I told you something could be dealing with money. Maybe someone owe you money. Regret, mistake, guilt, wrong choice, apology. All right, so here comes the apology. Somebody regrets something. Oh, snake, deception, shady, temptation, enemy. I told you guys, there's something here. Someone is either trying to resist temptation from something, or someone has tried to tempt somebody. Now, they may regret it now because maybe, you know, shit is about to hit the fan because somebody's about to tell it. She may be glad to tell it too. So that's why I said it may be like a family member that you already know don't like you, or you guys have issues, and so they may be glad to tell you the information, or they may be trying to keep it from you to be spiteful. Like, yeah, I know her man is cheating, but I ain't gonna tell her. You know, I'm not gonna let her know. You know, intuition. All right, gut feeling, psychic, premonition, sixth sense. So you guys know your intuition is already on point. That's why you had the high priestess here with passwords. You might be able to figure this person's password out. I ain't trying to instigate nothing. I'm just saying. Okay, let's see. You're gorgeous both inside and out. Being around you brings me peace and light into my life. Light to my life. That's that narcissistic empath energy that I'm picking up on, okay? Always remember, like I said, you being an empath, people are drawn to your light. So they're going to do things to come towards you to get that light. They know you're beautiful, okay? You're gorgeous both inside and out. Being around you brings me peace and light into my life. They want to absorb that energy from you. So if that's the case, why don't they appreciate it, right? Why don't they reciprocate that? Why are they being deceptive? Why are they being dishonest? Okay? I'm keeping secrets that I'm too ashamed to admit. I'm afraid to talk to you about these things. I think this person did some things behind your back, guys. I don't know what it was exactly, but they did, and they're keeping secrets. Family member could be keeping secrets, okay? I pushed you away because I was scared to commit to a real relationship. Whew. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, I feel like it's a few people that you guys feel like you need to disconnect from, and I do feel like that, okay? I feel like that's why family came out here. Children, your love life is being affected by children, so maybe you guys have, you know, a child with this person, or there is children involved. Maybe this is why family is so heavily involved, but I do feel like you need to watch family as well. If they're associated with this person, that maybe this toxic individual, watch them, because they may be not helping the situation. They may be adding on or adding fuel to the fire. All kind of things here, all right? So that was your reading, Cancer. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell, and I will see you guys next time.